Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing just a collective check-in reading, see what's going on, what messages need to come through for you, all of that. So we're using the Confronting tarot today. It's one of the nicest decks in my opinion. The artwork is just so nice. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Don't mind my slightly wet hair. Yeah. So, what is going on for this collective right now, please? We've got the Five of Wands. You could be dealing with some conflict in your life right now, whether that's internal conflict, so like your mind feeling conflicted about something, or external conflict, like you're genuinely having conflict with someone in your life. You could be feeling conflicted about a decision you have to make, I'm getting. You could be feeling conflicted about the conflict, like... You could be feeling conflicted about some type of conflict that you're having with someone and how to approach that. I just cut the deck and saw the Three of Swords, so let's get into it. What is going on for this collective, please? Six of Swords. I feel like you're choosing your peace. You've had enough of the conflict, whether it be in your own mind, whether it be people around you that are just bringing drama, bringing conflict into your life. You've had enough. You are moving away from maybe particularly a group of people that, confirmation, that are very toxic, they like the drama, there's conflict constantly. It's like everyone's out for themselves. What is the type of vibe I'm getting? I'm getting like a toxic friendship group of like, no one actually really likes each other. Everyone talks to each other behind each other's backs. Ew, it's just giving icky. It's giving icky fake friends, like everyone for themselves over everyone else, but acting like they're this close knit, like loving friendship group, but it's giving drama, it's giving toxic. And I don't really talk like this, like it's giving. Obviously, that's just like internet talk. Like, I do say that every now and then. But I feel like I'm getting this energy of like, this is the type of group. Like, this is like, I'm getting like a high school, like, I'm long out of school. Like, it's just giving childish. It's giving American high school toxic, bitchy, gross vibes. Which is kind of... Yeah, I mean, maybe some of you are in that situation, so it makes sense. But I just feel like you're really done with this. You are really done with this energy. Like, you just want peace. You just want peace from this drama. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Or that's what Spirit's urging you to do. Or that's what you've been feeling guided to do. And this is confirmation. If you're seeing this, get the fuck out of that situation. Stop going over in your head. Should I choose my peace? Should I leave this situation behind? Should I get away from this toxicity? Yes, you should. End of conversation. It's just the energy of this is like people that are going nowhere, doing nothing, and miserable in themselves, like no passions, no, just insecure, dealing with their own problems, which is sad, but that's not your issue, and take it out on everyone else. Like if you have something that you're passionate about or that you aspire to do or that, whatever, they like take the piss out of you for it because they're jealous. It's giving... No. It's giving like people, like I'm getting like specifically like girls, but it doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm seeing is like a group of girls where there's like things said as a joke, like rudeness, but they actually mean it. Like, they'll like maybe comment on something that you're doing or wearing or how you look or whatever the case may be. In a jokey way though, like I'm only joking. No, you're fucking not. A lot of things said in jest are truth, okay? That is not a joke. If somebody is literally like basically bullying you, and being like, I'm only kidding, babes. No. I just really am getting that energy, which is so weird. Like, that's not something I've had to deal with in recent times, thankfully, because I just cut that bullshit out now. Like, you know, when you're young at school and stuff like that, it's trickier to have them boundaries or get away from it. I understand that if you are at school or like with these people like at university or whatever, and it's like you can't really get away from them, but you can take the steps to like detach from this situation, even if that's just in like small ways at first, like just mentally, or like, you know, detaching from the situation and trying to move away from this, and like how much you allow this to occupy your mind, because I feel like this is causing you conflict within. It's disrupting your peace. That's not what friendship should do. That's not a friend. That's not a friendship group. That's not how it should be. So you really need to follow that instinct to like choose your peace and just move away from this drama. And it won't be like that group specific situation for all of you. Obviously, again, this is like a collective reading. It could be family. For some of you, there could be a family dynamic where there's a lot of drama. Like, I'm getting like every time you try and like speak your truth or like talk about something, it's taken the wrong way. Like, people are purposely misunderstanding you. Purposefully misunderstanding you. Like, you can never say the right thing to these people because they want a fight. They want drama. You could say the most perfect thing in the best way that, you know, is humanly possible. They'll find something wrong with it because it's nothing about you. It's not about what you're actually saying. These people just have problems. Like, these people are very unhappy within themselves. And like I said, that's sad. That's a shame. But that's not your burden to carry. And they're choosing to project that onto you and other people. That's their karma. Like, you don't need to stay and feel bad for this person or feel like you deserve any of that, because you don't. And for some of you, it could just be one person, like maybe like a ringleader of a group, but like there's just a need to move away from this because it's taking up too much of your energy. It's draining your energy, like your energy that you could be putting into yourself, your passions, your studies. Like, I'm getting very much like school or university vibes from this. So I don't know how old people are that are watching this, or if you're at school and whatever, but that's what I'm getting. I guess it could be work as well. It could be a workplace, but I'm not getting that so much. Like, maybe for one or two people it could be like a toxic work group, people at work, colleagues, just weird, just acting weird, just moving weird. But for most of you, this is a group, like a friendship group. And it doesn't matter your age, but they're giving childish energy. And you know that. Like, you're just like, is this really what we're doing? Like, you just want peace. Like, you're just so tired of this. That's what I feel. Queen of Cups, that's you. King of Cups, you are somebody that's very emotionally sensitive to energy. So when this is going on, like, you really pick up on it. Even if it's like, maybe the drama doesn't even involve you. Like, even if there's just drama going on, like in your family, friends, whatever, like at work, and you're there, like you're kind of part of it, even if it's not aimed at you specifically, that's draining to you because you're emotionally sensitive, nurturing person that feels a lot. And you need to prioritise that. You need to not feel ashamed of how much you feel things, but honour that and think, this isn't good for me. This is disrupting my mental health, my emotional health, making me feel drained, making me feel all types of ways. I need to get away from this. And even if that means you feel a little bit lonely, maybe this is about getting a bit more comfortable in your, not loneliness, but in your own energy. Because it truly is better to be on your own than to be around people that make you miserable. It truly is. And it might feel scary at first if you're not used to that, especially, you know, if you're young and stuff and you're not used to spending time by yourself. But you will meet the right people. That won't be a permanent thing. But you have to get away from toxic situations like that are draining you, because that's just not good for anything. What else is going on for this collective? Queen of Pentacles. So So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and what I'm really feeling from this is like, see how we've got this like Five of Wands, then the Six of Swords, moving away from that into the Queen of Pentacles. Like, if you have been feeling like you haven't felt very grounded or like stable in your own energy, or just like in your power, it's because this situation has been really draining you. And when you move away from this situation, whether it's family, friendship, whatever, even if it is your own internal thoughts, I don't get that. I think it is affecting your own internal thoughts, but I do feel for most of you this is a physical situation, like a group situation that is toxic. But yeah, when you move away from this and you choose your peace, you're really going to feel so much better within yourself. You will feel like you've glowed up, like your finances might genuinely improve. If this is about a work situation for you, you are maybe being guided, if it feels right to you intuitively, to move to a new job or career. If this situation has been going over and over in your mind, like this is really bringing me a lot of conflict and drama and stress, and I just want to choose peace and I want to get away from this, I see that being quite a positive thing. It might take a little bit of time to build up to this Queen of Pentacles. This is like a very stable energy when it comes to finances, but it's not like a quick, instant thing that happens. But if you have been asking or thinking about this and asking the universe for a message about, should I leave my job, if it feels right to you, I believe the answer is yes for this collective. You will be okay. You will be financially okay and actually better off than you are now, because you will feel so much more grounded and stable and have so much more energy to pour into yourself, to pour into your work, and just feel a lot more put together and a lot more like just in your power is what I'm getting. Like this Queen of Pentacles, you look at that, she is not fucking about, do you know what I mean? She's in her power. You can just tell, you can just tell. All you have to do is look at the card, like you can just see. And I just feel like as well, she looks so unfazed, like all this drama, all this shit that's been going on, whatever these people are saying, if these people are saying to you like, oh, you'll never do better than, if it's like a relationship, you'll never do better than me, or you'll never do better than this family or this group, or you'll never be anything, you'll never accomplish anything better than whatever we can offer you, or just bullshit. Or if you've got like these goals and these dreams and these toxic people are like, oh, you'll never achieve that, like, who do you think you are? Well, you're the fucking Queen of Pentacles. You will achieve that. You're a bad bitch. Like, these even if these are your own faults, like, but it stems from like this bitchy energy, like feeling judged, or even if you had like a group of or your family was like this, and even if you've already moved away from it, but you've experienced that in your life, it's like it still impacts your mindset. But for most of you, this is happening now. Like, I do really feel that, like, this is either you've very recently walked away from this, or you are on the brink of walking away from this. Like, that's what it feels like. And don't even stress, because you literally are going to be fine. Like, you're going to be better than fine. You're going to be great. In fact, Queen of Pentacles, that's like, you could have Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's air and fire here as well, but you're just going to be in your bag. I don't talk like this as well. Like, it's giving in your bag. Like, it's not things I would typically say. So maybe you talk like that, or that's something, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Been scrolling on TikTok too much. But what else is going on for this collective, please? What else is going on? King of Cups. I saw him pop out earlier. Clarify the King of Cups under the Five of Wands, please. The Two of Cups. When you move away, or if you have moved away from this conflicting drama, toxic situation, relationship, group of people, you do not need to stress about whether or not you will find connections that align with you. You will. 2 of Cups and King of Cups. It's like when you show the universe by setting boundaries, saying no, moving away from something, like, no, I don't want to be around this, thanks, like, I'm not going to accept that in my reality, cheers, bye. What you are aligned with on a soul level comes in, because when you start acting as your authentic self, King of Cups, when you, oh my god, one sec, the 2 of Cups flew on the floor, but when you start acting like your authentic self, you start embracing your emotional depth, your intuition, even your just your capacity to feel things, your emotional nature, your sensitivity, and even just what makes you happy. When you just start to live authentically to you, like, and especially with all the blue here, your throat chakra, when you start to speak authentically, when you start to speak up against this bullshit, this is not what you are, this is not what you're aligned with, you aren't this toxic, weird drama, you are more than that. That's no life, that's not cool, there's nothing good from that. When you act and show up in the world in your authenticity, the people that you are aligned with on a soul level, who bring emotional fulfillment and like joy and happiness and love, whether it be romantic, platonic, whatever, they will find you, you will find them, you will magnetize to each other, because you're vibrating at that frequency, you're at that level, and you'll know, and they'll know. Because if you're acting like this, the company you keep says a lot about you. This is something that I've always, like, not always, but this is something I realised when I was like in my late teens, and I'd had a lot of different groups of friends and whatever, but the company you keep, like, if you are in, for example, a toxic friendship group, even if you are a lovely, caring, kind-hearted, emotional, sensitive individual, the King of Cups, if you're in a group that's full of bitchy, nasty people who act like that and are known for acting like that, that's what you will be seen as. Because how can you be somebody that's loving and, emotionally mature and caring and kind and sensitive and intuitive, but choose to be around people like that? That don't add up. So therefore you can't be that. And the people who are already in that, who you actually would really get along with and align with and have beautiful connections with, won't see you. They won't see you as that, because they've already gotten to the place where they know that these two can't coexist. So they'll see you with these freaks and they'll think, well, they must just be like that as well. Even if they think, oh, they seem kind of nice, but why are they hanging around with them? And I don't really want to become friends with someone who's hanging around with people like that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, the company you keep matters. It does matter. It affects your mental health. It affects your health. It affects your view of yourself. It affects your finances. It affects how you approach your life. Like, if you have people around you that are friends who are constantly talking down to you and talking down on your dreams and your goals, that's going to affect you. If you have people around you that are gassing you up, that are, creative with you, or even if they're not interested in the same things, are gassing up your goals or whatever it is you've got going on, that's going to inspire you. And that's the type of connections that you're going to find as you move away from this drama, this toxic environment. You're going to be showing up with authenticity, and that will allow the people you're aligned with to see you. because you will be being true to yourself, and they'll see you, you know, doing your thing or whatever it is, like just acting authentically. You don't have to be doing the most, you don't have to be doing anything crazy, just like talk it, just even in the way you talk, and you know, just everything. They'll just see, oh, this is, you know, this person is like this, and I want to be around that. And then you will meet people who you are truly aligned with. I'm telling you that now. Truly, like soul tribe, soulmate energy. And that don't have to be romantic. It could be. You could be meeting a romantic soulmate, to be honest. Like King of Cups, Two of Cups. It's definitely on the cards. But I'm getting more from this that it's about friendship. It's about family. Like your family doesn't have to be the family you were born into, or, you know, it's like the family you make. That's really what I'm feeling. Like just feeling like so much love for the community that you are in, like the friendship group, just the people that you surround yourself with, feeling so loved and feeling so safe to show your authenticity, to be who you are, which is so beautiful, and that's what you deserve. And I want you to remind yourself that every time you feel maybe conflicted about walking away from this toxic situation, or, you know, if you feel guilt, or if their words linger within you, like that's really what I'm getting. Like even if you've moved away from it, or when you've moved away from it, it's like their words linger with you. They mean nothing. Trust me. Don't cut it on the Eight of Swords. Don't let that affect your mind at all. I know that's easier said than done, but every time that those thoughts come up, or you start to feel anxious, or like overthinking things that these people have said to you, and you know, it's obviously deep-rooted stuff, especially if it is like your family, like just know and recognise where those thoughts are coming from, and that they're not the truth, and that they're not you. They are the accumulation of a lot of nasty energy from other people, and that's not who you are, and that doesn't define who you are. What else is going on for this collective, please? Loads fell out there. Page of Cups. Yeah, deep inner child healing going on here. Three of Wands. There's something you've really dreamed about since you were a child, whether that be, it feels like a goal and like a life, like a type of, like the family you want. I'm getting goosebumps, like this type of, like, I wish I had a family like this, or friends like this, or that I felt loved in, you know, in a certain type of way. Maybe you had that from some certain people, or at some point you had it, like maybe when you was really young you had it, whether that be with like your family at that point, maybe things were better, or there was like somebody in your life where you did feel loved and safe and cared for by this person, whether it is in your childhood or recently, or, you know, whenever it is in your life. And that's something that I don't think stayed for too long, and you've kind of been longing for ever since. Like, it's just, I'm really getting this like daydreaming, fantasizing kind of energy of like, oh, I wish I had that life. Like, what I'm really getting, like Harry Potter, and obviously like he didn't have parents, and then he sees like Ron and his family, and he's like, I wish I had that. But he becomes like part of that family. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even if it hasn't been like that, it doesn't mean you can't have that in the future. And I really do feel like you are going to have that, whether it be family, friends, whatever, like just that safe place to be yourself, and just what you've wished for, what you've wished to have, like just people that love you, like, and I'm not even feeling it to be romantic, even though that will be there, but it's just like, it just feels like family, like just feeling loved for who you are, like, and that's such an important thing. That's such an important thing to have. And you deserve to have that, and you will have that. I'm telling you now, you will. Like, you're bringing it in, and the more that you kind of like, it might be a bit painful to allow yourself to kind of dream of this because you don't or haven't had it. So like, I feel like this is something that you used to fantasize about or dream about, but you kind of stopped, like you put a lid on it because you were like, it's too hurtful to think what I could have when I don't have that, like when the reality is this, like that's actually really painful to think about, like what other people have that I don't, or that type of thing, right? And you kind of put a lid on these wishes, these dreams, like, but I feel like spirit, the universe is really pushing you, guiding you to start to allow yourself to feel those things again, to feel that hope, to feel that desire again for what you want, to tap back into that little wish, that inner child energy, right? And to actually like visualize yourself having those things now, because you're a very intuitive and spiritually connected person, even if you're not aware of that yet, and you have a lot of power when it comes to like manifesting and visualizing your reality and your desires. And when you allow yourself to spend some time, like every day or as often as you can, in meditation, visualizing the life you want, the love you want, the family you want, the friends you want, these things that, yeah, you might not have them yet, and that might be painful and upsetting, but let yourself feel that. There's nothing wrong with feeling that. And eventually you'll allow those emotions to be released, because I think those emotions, there are a lot of pent up stuff from dealing with this for so long, and how much that has actually hurt you and impacted you, you know, whatever the situation was for you, friends, family, relationship, whatever. Spend some time nurturing, mothering, parenting yourself, and allowing yourself to feel what you have stopped yourself feeling. And as you allow those emotions to kind of be released, it will become lighter, and you'll feel like a real weight lifted. Like I feel like I'm noticing I'm putting my hand on my chest a lot, like my heart, the heart chakra. Like you've been really protective of your heart chakra and like having hope. Like you've stopped yourself having hope because it's like it's too painful to have hope because this shit you've been dealing with. But it's not anymore. You don't need to stop yourself having hope. You're safe to have hope. It's safe for you to have hope and to have faith and to be excited for your future. Because your ships are coming in, your wishes are coming in. You're pulling them towards you. The more you visualise, you see how he's pulling these ropes in, the more time you spend in your heart space. Every day, just take 10 minutes. Just meditate, just when you're breathing in, imagine just a glowing light coming in through your heart. Feel it, actually sit there and feel it. If you need to cry. Whatever comes up, just allow it. But all you have to do is observe and just feel. The more you do that and open up that channel, the more hope you will begin to feel, and the more hope and that you begin to feel, and the more you start to visualize these wishes of yours, these things that you want and desire, the quicker they will be drawn into you. I'm telling you that now. These things are destined for you. You're destined for success. You're destined to show these fucking freaks from your past. Not that it even matters what they think, but that you are this Queen of Pentacles. You're here to defy what people believe about you, what they've said about you, you know, that you'll never be successful, that you, whatever you have been brought up to believe about yourself, or been made to feel about yourself by certain situations and whatever, just a load of stuff. You are here to defy all odds, is what I'm hearing. You are here to be exactly who you know you can be and you are meant to be. And you are here to prove everyone wrong. Not everyone, because you're going to have people on team, on squad. I'm telling you now, you're going to have the best gang of people that you can even ask for. Like, just absolute ride or die, like, true family. Like, I'm getting, like, you know, in The Walking Dead, all them guys and girls, they don't know each other, they're all strangers, they become a family, ride or die. Like, they are family, they're not friends, they're family. Like, this is what I'm really feeling, like, this community of people, and these people, this soul tribe that you will find, it's actually different. Like, it's actually different. So don't even stress, because that part, this will seem like such a distant memory to you. Like, just keep choosing your peace and keep allowing yourself to be in your heart space and to actually feel. Like, you've shut yourself off from feeling for so long, and I get it, because it's been so much shit going on for you. But it's safe to feel now, and it's important to feel, because when you close yourself off from, like, feeling the pain of, you know, difficult situations, you also, when you close that heart chakra off, you also close yourself off from feeling love and really experiencing these, like, true loving connections where people just care about you and you care about them on a level that, even if it is romantic or whatever, it defies that. Like, you love that person and they love you as a family. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even if, I don't even know how to explain it other than that, just like, yeah, you might have romantic feelings for this person and like them like that, but even if that wasn't there, even if that didn't work out, you would still love this person like they're your family. Do you get what I'm saying? And the same with them, they will feel about you. And also just friends and everything as well. Like, it's not just romantic, but I'm rambling now. But yeah, when you open up that heart chakra, it will, I think for you, some of you, it will be a lot at first. Like, I would say expect, you know, get the tissues ready, because you will be crying, because it's going to be a big release. But don't fear that. That's not a bad thing. Crying is healing. Like, that's how your body regulates your nervous system. So let that out. And then once that blockage and that is out and you've released that channel will feel more light and more open for you to feel hope and love and joy and actually connect with the people that you want to connect with. Because it's like, you can only go so deep with people if you can only go so deep with yourself. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know? Any final messages for this collective? What is to come for this collective? What is to come for this collective? We've got King of Swords. That came out before I asked what's to come. So I feel like you're being pushed to really just be in your, like, we've got the King of Cups, the King of Swords. Be in your authenticity when it comes to your emotions and what you speak, and like the boundaries you have with people. Like, if you are really dealing with a toxic, I don't know why I'm suddenly getting this, but I'm getting like a toxic mother. Stand your ground. That's a random message. That's a fucking random message. But you aren't a page anymore. You're not a child anymore. You're this king. Genderless. Gender doesn't matter. You're this King of Swords. You are extremely intelligent, extremely clued in. You know the truth. You know what's right and wrong, and you need to speak on it. You need to stand on that. Even in dynamics where you are still treated like you are a baby or like a child. Like, that's what I'm really getting, like this toxic... This is so random. I wasn't getting this for the whole reading, but... What was that? I don't even know what that was. I'm really getting this weirdness of like just some... Like a grown adult, but then like that your mother or mother figure or someone is like treating you like a baby, you know, just they're just all weirdness, like very drama energy, and that's not you don't need to tolerate that. That's not you. That's not you, and you need to stand up. You need to speak. You need to speak up against that. Or if you can't speak up against it, or if you know it's not worth it to speak up against it, you need to move away from it. Because this... I'm hearing this making you ill. I don't know what the fuck random messages or who this is for. Because that wasn't even coming through on the rest of the reading. So I don't know what is going on there. But whoever you are, like, I just want you to know you're powerful. You're not a child. You don't need to let someone make you feel like one. You're allowed to speak up for yourself. You're allowed to speak up for how you feel and what's right for you. I don't know. That's a really random message. That is a really random message, but yeah. Air signs, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And something to do with the father figure as well. There's something with somebody here where the dynamic that you were brought up in was very conflicted. A lot of conflict going on. And you are in an energy now that you've never been in before, and a place within yourself where you're ready to ask somebody questions, or talk to somebody. Like, I don't really know, this is kind of random, but yeah, like, you're ready to speak up on a lot of shit that went on and not sweep things under the rug, to voice stuff even if that kind of causes drama, because ultimately it will help you move away from the drama. That is such a random side message, but whoever that is, be kind to yourself. Like, that feels like a lot. Like, that feels like a sudden, like, that's happening right now. So you need to speak up for yourself and remind yourself of who you are. And, like, you don't have to tolerate this bullshit from whoever this is. I'm getting, like, mother energy or just family. But, yeah. One more card for this situation, please. The unalive card. There could have been an actual loss. This is such a random side message. There could have been a physical loss of somebody in your family lately that's brought up a lot. This seems like a father figure or a grandfather has passed on, and it's that happening for some reason has caused a lot of drama and brought up a lot for you internally. And I'm just getting, like, you're at a breaking point. You're at a point where you're going to snap. Like, you're like, I'm getting this energy of, like, I've had enough of this. Like, I want the truth. I want some answers. This can't go on. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're standing on business finally. Like, everything you've been needing to say for, like, your whole life is coming out now. And once you say it and you let that all out, you're just going to move away from it. You're just going to be like... It's like an actual explosion of emotion and then peace. But yeah, that's such a random... I don't know where that even came from. obviously somebody needs to hear that. I'm getting goosebumps. The universe, confirmation, right? Yeah, like it genuinely feels like a storm is brewing within you. Whoever this is I'm talking to, a storm is brewing. Like, that's all I'm hearing. You know, like when it's like what I'm seeing is like on the horizon, you see the dark clouds are coming. You're like, oh my god, a storm is coming. Like, you know. And then it's like brewing, and you can feel it brewing. Like, whoever this is like, you know, it's bubbling up. It's bubbling up. Like, you're like, every time you interact with someone, like I'm getting a mother or like just somebody, it doesn't have to be a mother, but that's what I'm hearing. Every time you're interacting with someone, you're like you can't tolerate them. Like, you actually can't. It's like you getting frustrated even if they're not doing anything like particularly bad at the moment, because there's all this pent up stuff from like your whole life of how they've treated you. It's like, and then this storm, the clouds are coming, and then the storm happens, it erupts. Like, there's something where if there's been a loss, there's some sort of loss, or for some of you that has happened or you know, that's going on, and it really brings up a lot of, like, if that's, by the way, that's not, I'm not saying that will happen, that's like something that has happened. You will know if that's for you, so don't get scared. This is like if you know there's been a loss already, okay? So just to clarify, but there's been this loss, and it's like it flicks a switch. It's like your frontal lobe just suddenly develops like that. Even if you're like older than that, like, that's so random. Why am I getting somebody running through the forest? I'm seeing somebody just running, and like just in the forest, even in the night, just screaming. What the fuck? Like, just letting it out, like actually going feral. Maybe that's what you need. You need to go. You know what you need to do? You need to go to one of them places where you smash plates and shit. You have a lot of pent up shit that needs to come out because of some dynamic. This reading's taken a turn. I mean, it makes sense. It's all linked. It's going to be different levels for everyone. Like, some of you might just need to cry and journal and go, you know, talk things out. Some of you need to smash some shit. Some of you need to run in the woods, like, and scream at someone. Like that. Even though you're moving away from drama, like, you don't want drama, but you've been forced into... You've been treated, like, in a way for so long that you can't keep holding this storm in. Like, the thunder and lightning is coming, do you know what I mean? The storm is coming, or has come. And I just really feel like, yeah, like when you speak on something and it all comes out, like, that's what it really feels. I'm getting like somebody just shouting or just saying everything like that they've been holding on to for actual years, and the other person just sat there like, but their energy is kind of like defensive, like they don't even want to hear it, but they don't even know what to say. They are in their own way messed up. And I do get, for most of you, this is like a parent or something. They do hear what you're saying, but they don't even have the capacity to like change, or, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of know that and you accept that, but you still need to get this off your chest. Like, this is going to come out, and you're going to learn some type of truth, or there's something, you're going to find something out, you're going to demand answers from somebody, like, about something that went on in your childhood, and it's going to be a lot and intense, like this conversation, but when it's done, it's like the calm after the storm. Like, everything's just like calm and silent, and you are able to move away from all that energy that has been like I don't even know the word, like just really stuck to you for so long. Like, yeah, it's just giving like icky energy, like gross, heavy, slimy energy that's been like stuck in you, like in your energetic field. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's just been around you, within you. But that's gonna be like, you shed that, you let go of that. It can't cling to you anymore because you're not holding it in. There's so much here with the throat chakra, like speaking the truth, the heart chakra, mega. Like I can actually feel like that. And the root chakra as well, like feeling safe, feeling secure. Temperance, we've got temperance out. Like you are coming into a space where you really are just focused on what you need, because that's all you can do. And like for so long you've felt like guilt or some sort of responsibility has kept you trapped in this toxic environment, like especially if it is family. Like for this message I was getting, like it's really giving an energy of like you had to step up to the plate. Like if there was like a parent that was absent or something like that, like you had to grow up too fast, you had to step up to the, you have had to fill some type of role that wasn't even yours to fill, and tolerate shit that isn't yours to tolerate. Like that's what I'm getting, like taking on these responsibilities that aren't yours to take on by yourself. Like that's not right. And you felt for so long like you have, what can you do? Like I have to do this, I have to do this, like that's just how things are. But it doesn't have to be. And change might be scary and might be painful, but it's better than what the fuck's been going on, because that's genuinely making you ill. Like that's what I'm hearing, it's making you ill. It's making you ill. It's clogging up your mind, it's affecting your energy, it's affecting your health, it's affecting everything. Like, and yeah, you're now coming in to prioritize what you need, what's right for you, just focusing on nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, comforting yourself, giving yourself the things that you need, like whether that be the environment you need, the food I'm getting, just everything, like just looking after yourself on a new level, and prioritizing your own health and mental health. And like I'm getting like swimming in the ocean, like meditating, eating good, taking care of your body, like do you know what I mean, like that type of vibe. Whoa, this reading's been a lot, guys. Strength, you are so strong. Let's just take a moment and clap that up. Like what you've been through is crazy, like then, and you've come out of it as well, and you will come out of it. Whatever you're in now, you're coming out of it. You will come out of it. Leo season, which we've just left, could have been particularly crazy for you, or you could be a Leo. You don't have to be though. I just cut the deck on justice. Like justice will be served. You will get what you deserve. These people will get what they deserve. Like justice will be served. Right, let's see if there's any final messages that want to come out, and see let's see what's to come for you next, okay? So yeah, let's see what's to come for you next. What's to come for this collective next, please? Woo! This has been a lot, this energy. Queen of Swords. Standing on business is to come for you next. Setting boundaries, setting strong boundaries and standing on them, and not letting your emotions stop you from having strong boundaries. Like even if you care about someone, or you know there's certain emotions of guilt or whatever, you know, you allow yourself to feel those, but you don't stop that from letting you make the right decisions for yourself and have boundaries, right? Which is great. We love to see that. Also, some sort of communication. Could be this conversation with this person, you know, if that whole part of the reading resonated for you, where it was like the storm. If there is a conversation, because we've got the Queen and King of Swords, like there could be a conversation that is going to be significant coming up. So take that as you will. Let's see, what's this conversation going to be? Clarify this Queen of Swords, please. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Clarify this Queen, 5 of Cups. You're going to be, oh my god, I can really feel that. You're going to be speaking on things that have kept you silenced and in an energy of sadness and just pain for so long. You're going to be really verbalizing a lot of stuff that you've kept so deeply within you, and though that might be tricky to do and bring up a lot of emotions, like we said, it's going to allow you to close out a huge cycle of that. Like, it's gonna really put an end to that chapter of your life, to that version of you. Like, you're gonna see a significant shift and feel a significant shift within yourself when you do express these things. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because I know this is going to be a tricky thing for you to talk about, but it's going to bring healing ultimately, and it's going to allow you to start some sort of grieving process that you never really allowed yourself to feel before, whether that be actual grief or just, you know, like if somebody's passed over, or just like grieving a situation. And it's going to bring a lot of healing in for you. And it will allow you to start to feel hope again, eventually, that you haven't felt for a while. What else is coming in for this collective next? We've got the Emperor and the 6 of Wands. Just coming into your power, just being like, I'm back, bitch. Like, that's really what it feels like. Like, just really... You might not have felt like yourself in a while. I'm getting 5-6 years. You've not felt like yourself, like in your power, or like you haven't felt powerful. You haven't felt fun. You haven't felt just good, like within yourself. You know what I mean? Like confident and stuff. All that's coming back because this has all been you. Like this is all this energy has just been too much. Like. You deserve to have some fun, do you know what I mean? Like, you need to get all this yuckiness gone, like we talked about, and allow yourself to just feel good in yourself, to feel confident, to feel like, I did that. Like, that was really, really hard, and that really scared me to do that, and I fucking did it. Now look at me. That's what it's really giving. Like, you just... standing on business, going after your goals, feeling good in yourself, feeling confident, feeling like the world's your oyster. Like that's really what it feels like. And people seeing this, people seeing like, oh, that person seems different. Like they seem happier, they seem more confident, they seem like really successful. Like, so that's called 10 of Cups. I'm gassed for you guys. Like, you have transformed. 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment, joy, happiness, long-term happiness, you know what I'm saying? The Lovers, Gemini energy, meeting a lover, a long-term connection coming in for you guys. Any more? Yeah, the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands came out, like, just feeling so much more confident, so much more fulfilled when it comes to just your life, like just feeling like excited for the future is what I'm getting, like just joy. Like you see how her arms are like up, and these people, their arms, they're like jumping for joy. Like that's really what it feels like. Like there's truly just so much goodness and so much happiness and so much joy to come on the other side of this thing and everything we spoke about in this reading. So I don't really need to say more. I feel like this reading, cats could be significant if you have a cat or you're getting a cat, and the strong fire sign energy as well. But just feeling so much better in yourself, so much more confidence, tapped into your creativity, your like flow with life, and just long term, like feeling like happiness is something that is a staple in your life now, rather than like something that you briefly experience and then it's like back to the drama or whatever, you know, all the other stuff that has been going on. And that's not to say you won't feel things, you know what I mean, like that's normal, but overall you're gonna be fulfilled and happy with where you are in life, and just feel really proud of all of this that went on that we spoke about, and how you overcame that and how you did that. Like you pushed through that, you got through that, no one else did that. 10 pentacles. You are that life that you've envisioned for yourself. That's yours. You will have that. I'm telling you, you will. You will have that. And I think we're going to end it there, because there's really not much more to say. Like, I think we covered everything. So yeah, I hope that this resonated for you and brought you some clarity. Yeah, this was a lot. This reading was a lot. So a lot of love to you, this collective who I'm reading for, because obviously I can see it's a lot. But yeah, choose your peace. Don't settle for all this drama, all this weirdness. Speak up for yourself and what you feel and what you believe in, because that is ultimately what is going to bring in this 10 of Cups for you in the long run. So yeah, if you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can do so on my Etsy, which is linked below. I also have Patreon, which is also linked below, where there's a lot of exclusive readings, I think over like 300. So that's all available below. And if you have any requests of different readings you want to see here on YouTube, you can comment down below and let me know. But yeah, I hope that this resonated for you, and all the best is yet to come, truly. What's that? Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, new opportunities left, right and centre for you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.